What does it take for you to make a breakthrough? This week we're off balance on purpose in Wisconsin. I'm near Milwaukee at my friend Dan Burris's house on a mastermind retreat where we've been working really hard for the last 2 days to make breakthroughs in our lives and in our businesses, to make clear decisions and to push forward to get better. Breakthroughs are difficult, change is difficult, and yet it is so necessary if we are to become the best versions of ourselves and achieve our dreams. For example, I mentioned a few weeks ago in this series that about 15 years ago, I gave up drinking, which I'll tell you was a very difficult thing for me to do because it held and occupied a very solid place in my life. I spent a lot of time thinking about that or interacting with that, and it just occupied too much of my thinking as well. And I knew that even though things hadn't gotten terrible, that I'd hit a bottom and everything had fallen apart because of my habits, I knew I had hit a ceiling and that nothing in my life would get better unless I removed that from the equation. Hitting a ceiling is a concept that may resonate with you. And maybe you feel like in your life that you're stuck, you're at a place where nothing is going to get better unless you make a significant change. You know, you want to be engaged in meaningful work. You want to be engaged in fantastic relationships. You want your health to be vibrant and sustainable, and you want to feel great. You want to know that you're on purpose. And yet right now you feel perhaps like your days might just be slipping away and you're getting further from your goals instead of closer to them. To make a breakthrough requires three things. It requires clarity, which often comes from an experience. The experiences that we have shine light on our lives in ways that simple thinking cannot. So we have to have that experience. Then we have to make a decision, a solid decision with your whole heart to say, this is what I want. And then you have to have a process to back that decision up, because over time you will waver. And so we have to have accountability in place to keep us on track when times get difficult. I'm creating exactly such an experience this November 30th through December 2nd in Atlanta, Georgia. It's called The Breakthrough Experience. And what I do is I bring a select group of people, only 20 people attend this, and we work through a process. We go ziplining, we have adventures, we have an amazing time, but we also do really important work. To look inside, to get clear about our goals, to find your purpose, and to know by the time that you're done and you leave that you have the accountability and the plan to achieve that breakthrough confidently, with clarity, and with consistent follow-through. For the next 2 weeks, starting today, we're opening that registration up just to this group. So if you're receiving these emails through my newsletter, then you're entitled to sign up at a huge discount and get your spot if that interests you. After that, I think on August 21st, we're gonna open it up to everybody and the price goes up as well. So if this appeals to you and if you know you want to make a breakthrough in your life, but you feel like you can't necessarily get there on your own, this might be exactly the right opportunity for you. However you do it, however you decide, just remember, breakthroughs happen because we lean in. You lean in to experience life in a different way, at a higher level, so that you can have that clarity of thought. You can make a confident decision, and then you can back it up with a process that will get you there. Here's to your next breakthrough, and I'll see you next week. Stay off balance on purpose.